This is the AVRT7Plus configuration utility. To use the utility, you got to put in the COM port and then read the data. And I need to get the right COM port actually. I'm going to go to the device manager and get the COM port information. While that's loading, I'll go over the installation. There's just all libraries you need to download and run the registration for this as an admin on your machine. This has to be done before the application can run. If you don't, and you don't have these DLLs installed, the application doesn't run correctly and it crashes. So this is a first step. The all OCR libraries file can be found on the AVRTX.cn website. And it has a folder of its own, and then the programming software is on the same website, and this is the version for the AVRT7. They do have a few different versions of this, and you want to make sure you grab the right one for the 7 Plus. So here's the device manager. Sorry for the slowness, my machine's probably running some antivirus in the background or something that's slowing it down. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. Okay, it looks like the COM port actually did not install. So let's go ahead and run the update on the driver. With this being a Windows 10 machine, I expected the driver to actually be available in Windows 10, but if not, we can always go to the website and find the drivers. Again, avrtx.cn is the website. And there's the USB driver. And I believe this is the CH340, so I'll go ahead and grab that. And we don't want the XP for Windows 10, so I'll download this driver. Click on save. Let that download and see how this is. Oh, it is downloading the driver for us. So I actually did not need to go get the driver from the website, but I'll have it just in case this does fail for some reason. Okay, looks like the driver's finally installing, and it actually Windows found the CH340 driver for me. So there's nothing further I have to do. It's now COM port 3. So we'll go back to our application, put in COM port 3, hit read. It says COM port's not open. Let me try that again. And no. We'll unplug it, plug it back in, and read. It's not liking that. I'm going to go ahead and run the application again. Perhaps the application didn't see the COM port when it started, so we'll go with that. COM 3, read data, and there we go. Okay, so it has successfully read in the data, and this is all the default data that comes with the unit. As you can see, it's got the latest firmware already. I'm going to go ahead and save this data. AVRT7Plus base. Save that. Now, the configuration of the device is pretty simple. You just put your call sign in. Mine is AC9HP. I like to be -1. My password I have to look up. The hard part is getting your address to be accurate here. This is a format of GPS that isn't necessarily the easiest to find, but it won't be that big of a deal. The status here we can change. The backlight's on, unit is miles. The address for the frequency for APRS is 144.390. No CTCS codes. I am going to hook up a FT8900, so I'll have a digipeater. My Wi-Fi password is, or SSID is fatman little Wi-Fi, and we'll obfuscate this password. Nope. Okay. So we'll just put in a password. You can hit apply here. It'll write the Wi-Fi information. That write is separate from the write of the rest of the unit's information. Right now it's set for every 600 milliseconds, which is about 60 seconds. So the rest of this information looks good except for the GPS. I will get my GPS and my password and put that in. Okay, so I've got my password. I'll put the password in here, which is 23529 for my call sign. It's actually just math for your password. It's not something you can change or pick. It's something that's just based on what your call sign is. So I went to Google, and from the URL, this appears to be what my address is from a GPS standpoint. And although you would think the math would be pretty simple to go between one to the other, the format's a little complicated. So instead of getting into it too hard, I'm going to use this converter website, and I want to do convert GPS coordinates. And, well, maybe this wasn't the right website for that. Here's an address. So I think this is what we want to put in to convert to what we're looking for is this degrees, minutes, seconds. So this address format needs to be pretty exact as this up here, so we want to get as close as we can. So it looks like what we need to put up here is, yeah, see, it's dead on. So we want this here, 39, 36, 55, 84. Of course, it's not really giving us exactly the right format, so we got to kind of interpret this. I believe it's going to be 3946.55. So 3946.55. It's going to be west. The second one is 86. 20, 10. So, actually the first one's north. I got that wrong. Slash 8620.10. And this one requires a 0 in front of it. This requires a pound at the very beginning, not pound, a bang. And we put an R. The R is the symbol. So this is what I believe the GPS is going to be. So we'll go ahead and push Control C here. Minimize that. Go back to here. Paste this information in. And it didn't paste. Okay, so it's going to be pound. Oh, let me move this notepad over. Not sure why the paste isn't working, but 3946.55 slant 08620.10 R. For our status, I just want to put something nice in here. We'll do www.indianaelmernetwork.us. Come visit our, just come visit. Okay. This server's usually fine, but there's actually one in the Midwest that'd be closer, so do midwest.aprs2.net, and everything else looks good. So now I just want to save my settings. And instead of calling it base, I'm going to change it to my call sign. That way I still have the original if I have to go back. And now I'm going to go to write. And the write's complete. So now we should be able to look on the APRS website and we should see our status update. So we'll go to our browser. APRS.fi. Close this out. We want to track my call sign, AC9HP. AC9HP-1 actually. There we are. We'll click on the call sign. And it looks like we last updated at 1.1. So maybe it hasn't updated yet. Let's go to our info. Last position. So we haven't reported in a while. So it may not be quite right. So what we can do to check this out is pull up PuTTY. So I opened up the COM port using PuTTY, and I can watch what the unit's doing. And right now, it's trying to talk to the server here. So this is the address it's trying to send, and it looks like the login worked, so my password's right. But perhaps I've got the wrong information here. Let's go back to the APRS map. So as you can see on the AVRS website, it's showing me that my data is not accurate with this red information here. You can scroll over and it says that the location's an invalid location. So I need to figure out the math on my GPS location. So what I was doing was we're going to put the north and the west at the end of the different GPS latitude and longitude. So don't forget your north, don't forget your west or east or south, whatever they happen to be. Now if we go to the AVRS map, we should find that we're transmitting good data and we're on the map again. So we'll go back to map view and there's our position. The date's 2018 at 10th of January at 22:03, which is the current date and time. And our AVRS iGate is now set up. If we click here, we can see that we're sending our location. If we zoom in, it should be pretty close to where I actually live. And it's actually just a little bit off, it looks like. I'm actually closer to here, so I need to adjust. Wait a minute, no. That's not right either. There's 200. I'm actually located right here, so I'm off just a tad. I need to adjust that AVRS location. So I will need to figure out what that address is there. It looks like it's 394698, and this browser is a little short. So my actual address is right about there. So 394693 and 862019. So we can change that to 93. Oh, that's not going to be right. Well, it's not that important. I'll get the exact location and update it later. But it's for now, it's working pretty good. I want to say this might be 68. All right. No. It's probably 20. And let's go back to our conversion here. 46, there's 93 and 17. Let's try that. Let's just try 93. 17. Go ahead and we'll write the data. After this writes and it says complete, then we want to restart. So we'll restart, and the restart process takes at least a minute. So now we got the GPS map up. Just refresh. Oh, looks like we moved. And now we are at our house in the backyard. So perfect. We're moving 7 miles per hour with that move. If you want to have fun, move yourself to China and you'll be doing light speed. So that is how you set up the AVRT7Plus software, and then hook, as long as you've got this Digipete turned on and you hook up the FT8900 using the data cable, you're good to go. Hope this helps. I know I made another video and it wasn't very clear. That's why I redid the video using this tool, like it's a better view of the screen. So as you can see, once you've saved your Wi-Fi password, it doesn't show back up. You can probably get that to load, but I'm not sure how. So anyhow, if you like the channel, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my group or my channel, and I'll have more stuff coming as time permits. Enjoy.